Hi, and welcome to Reach Me, Mrs. Avenue. I am continuing the book, My Librarian is a Camel, How Books Are Brought to Children Around the World. Today we're going to be looking at the country of Pakistan. And Pakistan is this orange country located in Asia. And if you look right below, this brownish country is India. And right next to it in orange is Pakistan. Okay, and let's look at our inset map. And here we have, again, India, and then there is Pakistan. And right over here is Iran. Okay, and there is the Pakistani flag. Let's read a little bit about Pakistan and then we'll get into the reading. All right, the capital of Pakistan is Islamabad, and the estimated population is 150 million people. Pakistan, an Islamic republic of Southern Asia, is bordered by the Arabian Sea, India, Iran, Afghanistan, and China. The country is twice the size of California, and its climate ranges from hot and dry desert in the south to Arctic regions in the north. Ethnic groups in Pakistan include Punjabi, Sindhi, Pashtun, and Baloch. Religions include Muslim, Christian, and Hindu. The official language spoken in Pakistan is called Urdu, and English is the second official language. Other languages spoken include Punjabi, Sindhi, Saraiki, Pashto, Balochi, Hinduko, Brahu, and Burashasky. I know I mispronounced a lot of those, but I gave it a go. Okay, so Pakistan, let's see. How are they going to get books to children? Let's read and find out. Pakistan. There are not many libraries in Pakistan, and libraries for children are especially rare. Most schools don't have libraries either. That is why the Alif Layla Book Bus Society ran a children's library in an old double-decker bus. But in order to reach more children, they needed to put a mobile library on the road. Thanks to help from the Jersey and Guernsey Trust and the United Kingdom Save the Children, they now have a very popular bus that travels to schools. The bus is called Daskangao, or Storyteller. The bus carries about 6,000 books in English and Urdu, the two official languages of Pakistan, to children in schools. Some schools get a weekly visit, but in most places the storyteller can come only once every 2 weeks. This bus full of books has opened up a whole new world to children. Afshan 13 says, I didn't know what a library looked like before. This bus is magic. It brings stories and books. I just wish it came more often and stayed longer. Bushna from 8th grade says, when the storyteller arrives at the gates of our school, we file out of the school in orderly lines and find our books. Then we take them back to our classroom to read for an hour. Mrs. Sayeda Basara Kazim is the coordinator of Storyteller. She explains that there aren't enough books to allow the children to take books home. If we did, there wouldn't be enough books to take to the next school. Tabassum, 12, says, the first time the storyteller came, I ran to it and picked up a book of poetry. I started copying verses from it because I didn't know if it would ever come again. But then Miss Noshin, who travels with the book, told me not to worry. It would visit every Tuesday. That really made me happy. Okay, and here is a picture of the children all lined up to get onto the bus. It comes to their school. It looks like there is what it looks like when you're on the bus. Look at all those books. And there is the bus, the double-decker bus. It means there's 2 stories to the bus. And this says, before the storyteller book bus came, the Pakistani children didn't have access to books. And then they show you the picture of the bus. And then here it says all the Dastangu needs now is more books on the shelves. And here is a picture of the children on the bus. And the caption here says, Alif Layla, which sponsors the book bus, is an organization dedicated to children's education. The name fits well with the library. Alif Layla wa Layla is the Arabic title of the 1001 Nights. In this classic collection of tales, the king has sentenced Scheherazade to death in the morning. The night before her execution, she tells the king a story. The story is so exciting that he wants to hear another. Thus, by telling stories night after night, Scheherazade saves her life. Okay, and that is Pakistan and how they get their books. All right, the next country we're going to be reading about is Papua New Guinea.